I'm back. Now we are on problem exercises 2.96, problem A. X is less equals 4. Okay. We want to be able to graph it and write the interval. So if you remember, first you come up with a number line. A number line should have arrows in both direction. Okay. Now 4 is somewhere here. First point out where 4 is. Then notice x is less equal 4. Equal tells me I have to fill in this point 4. Then x is less than 4. So less means you go to the left. Okay. I have to fill in. Okay. So that's your graph. Interval. You always start from the left. Left end point is not a point. It is a concept, negative infinity, until the right end point, which is 4. 4 is a filled in point, so you have to use brackets. Remember, for infinity or negative infinity, it's always parenthesis. For filled in points, it is bracket. So the interval is read as open negative infinity to closed 4. All right. Next. X greater equals 0.5. All right. Let's draw this. Okay. Start with a line. Arrow. 0.5 is somewhere here. Equal is allowed, so 0.5 is filled in, and then x is greater than or equal 0. Greater than tells me x is allowed to be to the right of 0.5 anywhere, all the way. Okay, so you always start writing your interval starting from the leftmost point of your shaded region. Leftmost point is 0.5, which is filled in, so it's bracket 0.5 all the way to infinity, and infinity is always parenthesis. So this is read as closed 0.5 to open infinity. Okay. Next. X less than negative 2/3, right? So let's try. X less than negative 2/3. All right. So let's take this here, and we need to now draw our line. Somewhere here is negative 2/3. This is less than, so it's an open point, and x is less than, so x is to the left all the way to negative infinity, which tells me the leftmost point of my region is negative infinity, which is not a point, so it's always open. And the rightmost point is negative 2/3, but it is not included, it is open, so it's a parenthesis. So the way you read it as open negative infinity to open negative 2/3. All right, let's try some more exercises. So example 2.49. Let's try example 2.49. A part. Was the A part. Negative 3 less than x less than 4. Okay. Negative 3 less than x less than 4. Okay. So now there are 2 points of interest. There's negative 3 and then there is 4. Start with your number line. The leftmost point is negative 3, which is not equal, so it's not included. So negative 3 is not included, so it's not a filled in point. The rightmost point is 4. Again, 4 is not included, so it's an open point. And x is between the two. That's what we are saying. X is bigger than negative 3, but less than 4. So when we see this fashion, we see what the interval is. This is open, so it's parenthesis, negative 3, comma. This is open, so it's parenthesis 4. Open, negative 3, 2. Open, 4. That's your interval. Okay. Next. Negative 6 less equals x less than negative 1. Okay. So start with a number line. Arrows. Negative 6 is to the left of negative 1. Negative 6 is included, so that point is a filled in point. Negative 1 is excluded, so that point is an open point. It's not filled in. And x is anywhere between negative 6 and negative 1. Negative 6 included. Negative 1 excluded. So filled in point gets a bracket, negative 6. Open point gets a parenthesis, negative 1. So closed, negative 6, 2. Open, negative 1. That's it. Okay. Let's try one more. Zero less equals x less equals 2.5. So let's start with a number line. Zero and 2.5 is to the right. So notice 0 equal is allowed, so 0 is included, so the point is filled in. 2.5 equal is allowed, so that point is also filled in. X is between these 2 points. Okay. Filled in points get bracket 0 to bracket 2.5. So closed 0 to closed 2.5. Okay. We'll continue next exercises in our next video.